So we're still on day 2 of this 5-day bike build, and honestly, when we kicked this off on Monday, I was pretty optimistic. I figured custom paint, a bit of fabrication for the rear fender, and a sissy bar. It's totally doable in 5 days, right? Well, as soon as Colton decided he had to swap the handlebars, I pulled Chad aside, being the voice of reason, and asked, "Are we sure about this?" Because I obviously know that changing the bars isn't just bolt on and go. It means dealing with all the cables, the wiring, the switches. It's a whole job in itself. But Colton was pretty adamant, so we rolled with it, and sure enough, he got overwhelmed pretty fast once the wires started getting cut. It threw a curveball right into the middle of our tight deadline. Chad will be the first to tell you he's not a wiring guy, doesn't want to be a wiring guy, so he's put the pressure strictly on Colton to figure that part out himself. So I don't really know if we're going to pull this off exactly as we planned. Worst case scenario, we trailer it to the bike show. I'm sounding pretty negative there. I don't think that's anybody's game plan, but I'm just trying to be realistic. But it would be a sin after all this work. And it's one of those things where Colton bought a perfectly drivable bike that was inspected. It was licensed and insured for the road, and now we have it completely tore apart, not knowing how it's all going to come back together. So we're just going to take it one day at a time, stay positive, and try to make it happen for him. Today we are doing some priming, and Chad's going to start fabricating the sissy bar, but it's not like most sissy bars. It's definitely going to be something different, so let's get to it.
It's still day 2, and I'm just helping Colton finish up the body work on the bike. The gas tank had to be completely covered. Everything had to be sanded. There was a couple dents in the headlight cover. There was a couple dents in the side cover. And also the headlight door had a big dent in it. Had to fix all that stuff. Also, we are not able to prime, sand, and then prime again tomorrow. We have to have it done for Saturday. So what it means is if we're going to do any kind of paint job on it at all, if we're going to do a metal flake, and we have to get it primed tonight so we can paint it tomorrow, because once we flake it, we can't just leave it flaked and say we're done. That's not it. We have to sand it again and put some more clear on it so it looks good. Basically, we're going to get everything primed tonight. So Colton's working hard, trying to get everything sanded and ready to rock and roll. He's going to do the priming. I'm going to put a sissy bar on the back of this bike. And as we got talking over dinner time, I can do whatever I want, you know what I mean, if he's happy with it. So basically, he's going to let me build a sissy bar for it, and that's what I'm going to do. Also, I'm going to try to get it done because we need primer on it. We need primer on today. That's what we need. So I'm going to go back at that. I spent some time with him. Now it's time to spend some back time on the fender. He can get that stuff primed and rock and roll. We're going to let you guys follow along. Alrighty. I went to the mountain and got some round rod, and I guess I'm still going to use it, or I think I'm still going to use it. Let's do it. I'm going to cut some off. Should I give up what I'm going to do? I had an idea what I wanted to do. I haven't looked at anything, haven't seen anything like this, but I'm going to go for it. Should I give any idea what I'm going to do? Okay, this is what I'm thinking what we're going to do. As I have that welded on there, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that there or not, and I'm not going to allow that affect the sissy bar. And the reason being is I don't have to allow, I don't have to touch that to affect the sissy bar. I'm going to come up off the fender like this. Fender like this. I'm going to do, this is the end of the fender here. I got a little kick up. It comes down. Got a little kick up here. It's got a little tag on here for where it used to be used on a car. It used to hold the car of some sort. I'm going to take a piece of round rod and weld it on the fender. I'm going to kick it back a little bit like that. And then I'm going to kick it ahead like that. And then I'm going to put a big hole, smaller hole, and then a smaller hole, and a smaller hole. And what I'm going to do is that's going to be his sissy bar. It's not going to be used for anything. Like Dan said, his woman's not going to be sitting on that fender, I don't think. Basically, it's other than something, if somebody had to sit on there, if he wanted to tie something to it, we'll do that. But as I looked at the handlebars they've changed and he wants that, them kind of handlebars, I guess. He's got holes up in there, so that's basically what I'm thinking we'll do this. And it should be fairly quick, because I'll bend a piece of ramrod. I'm not even going to get rid of that thing there. I think I'm going to even use that as a mount or a place to hold the ramrod coming up. And then we'll put it in the center. We'll make some holes in it. Let's go for it. I'm not sure how big I want them, so I'm just going to go for that also. It was nice of Dan to come over and to reassure Colton about the wiring on the bike and everything. Seeing where he clipped the wires off it. Dan come right over first thing this morning, so he'll help Colton out with that. That's fantastic. There's a bunch of ideas that we'd like to get done, I guess, from what I understand what Colton's at, but we'll see what happens. But what has to happen today is stuff's got to get primed. And Colton's on his own because I think he should know how to do it, and if he doesn't, he'll ask. That'd be the smartest thing to do.
You're right there.
Bent that up a little bit. And make it straight, that's all. Don't take very much sometimes if you're bending metal around, if you're playing with metal at all. Don't take very much sometimes to bend a piece of metal. It does not. A little tap there.
One thing we're doing right away. Lock my old bench down.
A little more bend on the end there. We're going to make something that in all honesty, I'm not sure. If I make it longer and noticeable, do you care?
Nope.
Nope, he doesn't care. That's a good thing. Good customer to work for. Good customer to work for. What do you think? A shorter one or that long? You like that short, long? See, I'm going about there. I'm doing that, right? I think right about here. That long, like that? Okay. Let's do this. Must be coming in the money. Did you read the can and what the mixture was, Colton, or did you just go because what you know?
One.
I'm asking you a question. Did you read the can, or are you just going for by what you know?
Well, I went from what I know from this can because I've used it already, but
Oh, okay.
I know where to read it at.
Okay, so you didn't read it. You're using your knowledge.
What?
You didn't read it. You're using your knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the answer I wanted. I wanted to know if you're using your knowledge,
I know where
or if you
to
read
find
the
it.
can. That's all I wanted to know.
I know where to find it on the can too.
That's perfect, but I'm just kind of, man, like you couldn't ask for any better than that. I'm done. It's over. I gotta get it well together, obviously. It's perfect. Get this rounded up a little bit more. Just excuse me, here. Joey looks amazing still as always. She went and seen her beautiful mother today, which was nice of her. And visit. Just trying to make sure that's straight, that's all. Just trying to go down like that, make sure it's, fairly. Get a little spot there maybe. All right. Now, I'm wondering. What I want to do is, let's do it. Let's get the welder going. I'm going to knock some of this, clean some of this up on the ends. Reason being is just for it to weld good. Colton was asking me earlier how many coats to put on that stuff, and we'll put on 4 or 5, maybe 6 coats if he has to. Reason being is, painting tomorrow, we want all the primer on that we can get on. And we changed up on the body fill this time. We body filled it, and then we did the extra body work on top of it to get rid of all the pinholes before, so we can do it again. Because usually we prime 40, 80, then we prime. This time we were at 80, but we did go back over it and try to get all the pinholes before we prime because of the situation we're in. Also, with the metal flake, I feel like pinholes are probably not a great big deal, but you should get as many as you can. Hey. When it comes time to spray the other side, Colton, will you spray the other side? Will you make sure that all the fumes go out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can try.
That would be appreciated if you can help make that happen. And where he wants the primer is where he done all the work, and that gas tank is one of the ones where he done all the work. The whole thing was covered. Turned already strong. There's going to be the issue. Can't get that on me like that. I didn't make it, did I?
Fucking dripping bastard.
I'll get it close. Have to angle that off. That's not what I had it before, is it? Not even close. See, that's gotta be turned. That off. Crazy. Once you weld it, I can't turn it no more, so I just kind of have to keep cutting it. And... You want to do it, Jolene? Can you do that? Can you make that straight for me? See, what I need is I need to turn this. Come look at it. Tell me when it's straight down like the fender right here. I sort of got where I want it to be, but just tell me when it's straight. Stand back and take a look at it. Like, right there. Looks still good. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Okay. You can't come through this. See, can't tell, can you? Can't tell without putting it on the bike. I can put it on the ground, but I don't know if it's going to fit. Keep playing with it, I guess, until I get it. No complaining. There we go. Now I got a twist on it. Should probably fall off now. That's basically the only thing I have to worry about. Is this is straight. Go with that for now. And then I'm going to do this. Did I get it straight? No. Moved on me, didn't it? Oh, it's so close to being right on the money. Ah. It's crooked as a ram's horn. Can't win.
This bike's gonna be called Baby Shark. Baby Shark, do 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 do.
Let's do this. Let's see if I can get it.
4, 2, 1.
And then I can place it on there straight if I get this part straight. We'll just heat that up and watch that fall. It fell. Hoping that's flat somewhat. Should hold it. Clean that off.
That's crazy.
Now, if I take this off and you can't, what's that mean?
You're stronger than me. Oh, whoa, don't kick that brown over. It's all mixed underneath you. There's a trick.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
There's a trick. Play that card way. I think you know what he's talking about. Hey.
Now, see a little bend in the end, I do. I don't want it. Yeah. Do I aim that down a little bit? Take some off that? I probably should. Do this. Gives a little better, a little closer. Still got lots of penetration there. Okay, let's do this. Piece of paper. Little body filled paper. See that? That marker do a triple flip and jump right back in my hand. That's going to have to be addressed, that line. Right, let's get that going. Okay. What's wrong?
Don't leak it.
And no doubt, I have not seen this one done yet, but no doubt it has been. No doubt in my mind. Do that now, would you? Let's get that going. Let's do this. I need to get my handlebars. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we can trace that out on the metal. Let's get this on a piece of metal. Not sure if I got a piece of plate down here. I'd like to have a piece of plate put in between that. 18 is probably a little bit shy. Plate. Not as thick as I want it though. See, right there you go. Hopefully, I can get enough of that. Do what I need. If not, I'll go to the junkyard and see if I can get some. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, come on. No, no. Looks good, Colton. Anytime you see a hole or a pinhole, put it right to it. I was saying that I have to use a rusty piece like that, but it is what it is. And we use what we gotta use. There it be, in all its glory. Rusty piece of metal that I'm gonna use for Colton's Sissy bear. Make sure that's pushed down right. And this rusty metal will suck up that marker like nobody's tomorrow. It's almost like how dry wood sucks up. Now Charlie, you can even barely see it, eh? Let's keep cutting it.
Oh, I found the trick.
Did you find a trick, buddy? Share it with everybody.
Oh, and your primer gun's a little sticky. Just give that a little squeeze. Right? See it anymore. Took off on it.
How you making it?
Good.
How many coats you at?
This is my third time doing this, so probably this should be the last one, I'm thinking.
Does it feel like you're getting lots of primer on everything?
Yeah, it does.
Good, good, good.
I don't know, have a look.
Is it covering up real good?
Yeah,
Good.
just like the
And the only thing that doesn't look good, that's where you gets most love. It's
normal.
almost like the squeaky wheel gets the grease. What?
Said the normal. I got a couple drips on the top of the tank.
Ain't worried about drips, you gotta sand that off.
It's the gun.
I would say what we got going on here is probably 16, 14 gauge probably. That's what it is. Ouch. Just try and straighten it out a bit before I get a hammer going. Not that bad boy. We don't want that bad boy. Try to get this going. Yeah, I think I might clean that before I stick that in there. Probably a fantastic idea for me to do. Clean that.
Starting to stink.
What's that?
It's starting to stink.
Shower.
Once a week.
I wonder how I should do that. I got a piece of metal in my finger. Just trying to bring out a few things that can make a circle. And do this one first. Just trying to make all the distances the same, I guess. That distance, that distance, that distance. We don't care about that distance. Whoops. Do that one. Too big. Yeah. Same size. Do this one. You like that size down there better? Gives a little more meat, doesn't it? Try that. Small hole seems better, easy to get down. That went what? So it's alright. Just scratch this one off somehow, hasn't it? Take a look. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine.
That's my third mix there. Should I go another one, you think?
How many coats you get on it?
Well, the third one, I went around twice each one, almost. It's the average. They're covered though.
I'm thinking you're good.
I covered them right up.
Best you could, eh? Is what you had. Okay. All right. So how many coats you figured on them?
I know I at least got 4 or 5 on that for sure, and then I do my big coat on that, and then I do those ones. So.
Okay, so you get 4 or 5 in that, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Well,
good.
I mixed 3 times.
Should be good.
And I hit both, and I hit them.
Should be good. How am I gonna cut these holes?
I got this much, a little bit of hardener left there, so I just do another one and use that up.
How am I gonna cut these holes? What's it? What?
Oh,
Yes. Yes, they're gonna prime the fender. Yeah. Hold off on that, my friend.
Save that. I'll prime the fender when I prime the cluster.
I'll get that in the center of that, and then we will tack that in there. But I gotta cut these holes. Let's cut these holes real quick. Colton, where's the plasma cutter?
All down there. I'm gonna
There's
get it.
both of them, the small one, even the
Oh, small one's right there,
where?
under the.
Let's see if we can make it work right quick. Who would ever put that in there like that? I bet his name is Colton is. See if I can get this real quick. I want to get that buzzed in there. Nothing happens quick when it got cords, is there? Nope. Nothing happened quick when it got cords involved.
Ooh, you made me dizzy.
Hoping that
See
works.
that?
Huh?
I don't know
You
what-
almost
I
went
don't know
down?
what- I don't know what possessed me to drive my face in there and give that cup a smell, but. Woo!
Oh, I think it's your
Attitude?
your instincts.
Well, you always gotta give it a fuck. Louis,
Why
give it
you-
a
yeah,
freaking- I didn't even say, didn't get the full.
Hold that there, son. Let's plug that bad boy in.
What do you want me to hold?
Oh, I want that plasma cutter to work is what I want.
Oh.
So I can cut them holes. Is what I want. You think I'm gonna get it? We're gonna see here in a short second. I've got a green light. I've got the ground.
Do you have any cheaper stuff like this around?
Let's do this one. Cool.
Work?
Went a little quick on that one. I should have took my time probably. Die grind those to perfection. Awesome. This. Get out, get out. Maybe I shouldn't have shut that off too early. We'll get that after. Let's get it. Yeah. little thing here, and then we'll fix the. Colton, I got a job for you, old buddy. It's a good one. He's nowhere near, is he? He's nowhere near. Okay. Turn that on. I'll fix all the holes with the die grinder actually when I get, get it in place. Let's do that. Let's do this. Seems to be halfway maybe. Put this on the ground on it. Stop it. Hoping that hit that. Hoping. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping that's halfway. Or it looks halfway. See what it does to me. What I want it to be. Halfway on here. Looks good. So halfway on that one. Good. Good. This side. Easiest way to look at it is right from the top, I guess. See if it's in the middle or not. Ah. It's good. Do this. I'm going to shape that out for this. It's a bit hot, I know. Both ends are about the same distance away. So I'm just going to do this. Same distance away. Hook this ground back on. Give it a few more touches because I don't want it to fall apart. Stay on there, stay on there, stay on there. Yeah, this way. Getting too close. Getting too close makes that sound. Pinching it. Zip cut. Turn it off for a second. I'm going to go above the line. Not there yet. Gonna have to make another cut, but I gotta check it out before I.
Yeah, that bad boy.
Huh?
Sick. Dolphin tan.
Hold on to it. Give me a glove.
What?
Can't hold on to it. It's hot. Can't cut it. Thank you. Same distance on either end. Do it again. Yeah. All right, Colton.
What?
You're up.
What am I up for?
Tell me if this is straight or not.
Oh, I'm the man for straightness.
Get anything to do with him? Your fantastic eyesight?
Need something straight, just ask me.
Where am I holding on? Oh, yeah. All right, now I'm going to pluck it on the back of this thing. I'm going to use that to help me, but I still got to pluck that out some more. I got to take the center of here. Ain't got it fitting good enough.
Hey!
Yes. Okay, good. Now, back in from the center of the fender. Can you tell me if I'm in the center or not? And where can I put my hand to?
You're pretty good there. Well, I want to see.
All right, it's got to be in the center of the fender.
Here, you go back, tell me where your center is, and I'll hold it where you tell me.
You want gloves?
Wow!
You want gloves?
Kinda. Yay! Are you going right
bring
to
it down
this?
on that. Yeah. Okay. No, you got to put it in the center of that. This got to be in the center of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just put it over. The center over here. It's up here. It's put in the center. Go, let go there. Let me see there. Can you stay?
Yeah.
Let go for a second. We'll take off. It's right there. Leave it right there. Yeah, she's going right. And probably could be come over that way just a little tiny bit, and that's about it. We'll get it set up straight. But there you go. There's your.
You think nothing.
Oh, shit.
Got my holes in my handlebars.
Huh?
That's where we got the whole idea from, my handlebars.
And if you like, in all honesty, if someone had to sit there, they're not gonna go but bass ass.
I put Dan's bum cheeks right in there, and that's where she sat. Perfect.
They would call that split ass.
That's what it's for. Perfect little bum cheek splitter. That's what that is, the bum cheek splitter.
Oh, shit. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it. Day 2. We're still at it.